Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Happy... What are we? Are we Wednesday? We are Wednesday. My guys, we're Wednesday. I've got my water. I'm ready. Got my tea. Ready with that as well. And I had snacks. I had a whole bag of snacks, but I actually ate that when I was getting set up. That's okay. What are we doing tonight? We are very quickly checking my phone, making sure it's all turned off. Excellent. We're doing some Houdini work. I've been asked a couple of times to actually show this sort of stuff off. Let me just make sure that we're all live. Just want to make sure that we can hear me all right. Live. Just want to make sure that we can hear me all right. Okay, one sec. If I mute this. Okay, one sec. If I mute this. Yeah, now we're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, cool. I think we're good to go. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. One last little bit. And we're done. Great. Okay, so to run you guys through it, this is Houdini. So Houdini is basically 3D software. It's much like any other program you've seen before. The difference is Houdini is 100% procedural. What we mean by that is that oh, that's chat over there. Okay, that's right. I was wondering what on earth was that text at the bottom right. Procedural is where you do something like this. So dive inside and we have our box, which is cool. So there's our box that we can see in screen, and that's what it is. We can change this to a sphere if we want. That's totally fine. Maybe a sphere is a better thing to show you guys how this works. We can change the type of it to a polygon. We can increase the scale of it and the frequency and everything like that. Make it a few more polys, which is cool. Procedural means that every sort of step along the way, everything's sort of generated as we go, right? So it's like it's generated on the fly. So if we put a transform down, this is what allows me to move the pieces around. So we move it up. There we go. So there's our sphere, and if we turn this on and off, you can see it moving up and down, right? Which is great. Normally in 3D software, if you make like a sphere and you move it up, and then you think, actually, I don't want this to be a sphere anymore. I want this to be a box. You'd have to remake everything from scratch. You'd have to delete the sphere, make the box, and do all this. In Houdini, you don't really have to do that, which is nice. You can just plug the box right in there, and now you start off with the box and you give it the same transformation. So everything's live. You see, and that means that you can do some very, 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 very powerful things, which is quite cool. I just want to double check that everything else is set up. So the main thing that I wanted to check out tonight was basically Houdini version 20 is out, which is a big deal. It's been a while since the new one came out. And, sorry, phone's pinging. Okay, pick that up. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Cool. Main thing is that apparently they've got feathers as a new thing, which is kind of a big deal because feathers are notoriously difficult to play around with. So, I mean, what we can do is we can probably see, first of all, let's make our, has it kept my things? No, it hasn't. Okay, we're going to do a new one. Oh, did it have to do that? Let's just do it from build. Save current desktop as. Just call it as feature creature. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to split this in half. Actually, we're going to change this to dark for starters. Ooh, it's dark grey. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's old school. That's good. Okay, because yeah, dark is too dark. Dark grey is perfect. What else are we going to do? We're going to split this. No, sorry, not left and right. Top and bottom. This can be our geometry spreadsheet. There we go, and there's our inspector, and we're all good. Okay, great. So we should have rigging. Capture geometry, that's not what we want. Where are the feathers? It should just be a straight new setup. Firmwares, drivers, crowds, drive sim, fem. Where are the feather tools? Huh. Can you guys see if I do tab? Can you guys see that? Oh, you can't see that. That's interesting. What I might do then is I might do a I might change this from a window capture to a screen capture. I'll add this to a display capture. There we go. Cool. That's better. And then can I also do... Yeah, that'd be right. Okay. So now at least if I do that, yeah, cool. You guys can see that. Excellent. Okay. In that case, then what can we do? I'll be able to just bring this down a little bit. There we go. So you can see what's going on. Okay, all right, let's see if we can find these tools. Volumes, shelves. Ah, here we go. Hair, is it in hair utilities? No, that's just going to be fur. Weird. I wonder where it is. They've hidden it. If I just do a sphere. Can I do feather? Is that a thing? Oh, here we go. Feather. Okay, so there's a bunch of things. Feather template. What's that? Oh, that creates a feather. Okay. So that's just your curve. Okay, yep. And then feather shape, which needs a curve, a profile curve, and a label. Okay. Feather shape organize. Is that just name? Oh, it just tells everything. What's the shaft and what's the name? Okay. And then make a feather template from the shape. Interesting. Profile, shaft density, barb segments. Okay. Fine. Barb segments. Oh, that'll just be points. Oh, no, what is that? I have 1, 2. Okay, barb segments. But then what is this geometry then? What is that? Can I grab it? I can't grab it. What is that stuff then? Is it geometry? I guess it's not. If I grab these and get rid of that. Huh, blows out the whole thing. Oh, whoops. Okay, so then that you can actually delete it, so that's fine. Okay. So that's for the template. How big is that? Okay. Clump to form, feather primitive. What's this? Oh, I guess it's turning something into a feather, I guess. Feather primitive. Required feathers. For the template from the shape. Can you plug it in? Does this convert it to geometry? Instance ID. Oh, it's packed. Oh, that's kind of fun. And then do you just unpack it to get that back? Yeah, there it all is there. Oh, but that's converted it now. This we could probably delete points. Yeah. Huh. Can you actually unpack this then to be the same? No. No, packed primitives. Okay. If you want to get rid of individual pieces, you have to do it that way. Points. Okay. Alright. So primitive packs that into a something you can instance, I guess. We've got instance ID. Instance ID 0. Sharp base segments, barb segments, create barb joints, add a base name. Try to see how many points we have. 559. 559. Barb segments, what are they? So it's the number of segments in each barb joint. Okay. Feather visualize. Feathers in there. And skin and VDBs. Does it need everything? VDB from police. Does that work? I guess it doesn't even have like a skin yet or anything, right? I guess something needs to have the skin on there. For the template, for the utility. Feather shape organize. Volume feather. Input one is just a feather, okay. Feather ray. Feather ray. Okay, so it's gonna be feathers here, skin here. Volumes, I guess. We could just do the VDB. And ray geometry. Can you do it with 3? Nope. Enough sources. Okay, I think it just moved it. The transform. Just move this out of the way. I'll do. Just to see if it works. No. Okay. Feather. Is there a scene? Let me have a look. There we go, there's a what's new for feathers. Here we go, download the eagle feathers. On content library. I can download it, but it's going to take 10 minutes. So hopefully the stream doesn't blow up. Okay, so it was saying feather template from shape creates a feather object from curves and let's change. Oh, and let's change provides fundamental adjustments for barbs and shaft. Oh, I see. It's probably before it gets tucked out. Width root. Oh, I see. Why would that scale back? Oh, that's the shafts. Okay. Oh, of each. Oh, and then it grows feathers from that. Oh. Oh, and then how do you visualize it? Let's you change the visualization of feathers in the viewport. Barb mode. Surface height curve. Makes the feather follow the curvature of a poly mesh. Huh. Okay, well, it's got 6 minutes left until we can get that eagle in, so then that's okay. Because the main thing I'm quite keen to see if it solves it are the intersections and stuff. Ooh, 10 minutes left still. Hope everything's alright. Okay, let's give that a little bit of time just to download. Let's see how we go. Because yeah, the main thing I want to find out is like how the intersection stuff works. Because feathers have been notoriously difficult in the past. So we'll see how we go. I mean, hopefully they've solved it. That would be nice. What do we got? 4 minutes left for the download. Okay, that's okay. Oh, happy Wednesday. I was going to say happy Tuesday, but happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. What have we got? 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Okay, so there's two main files that they're going to give us. One shows the creation and placement of the base feathers, and the render is where the various caches of feather patches are assembled and brought into lops for rendering. So I might want to open two Houdinis. Can I do that? Might be able to. Yes. Yes, I can. So, yeah, happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Got a couple more minutes to download this scene, and then we should be able to dive right in. What I'll do is I'll save the current desktop, and then we can bring that in for this one as well. There we are. Oh, why doesn't it keep my backgrounds? Okay, dark grey. And we'll split this as well. There we go. We got left a minute and a half. Not long to go. Minute and a half. We're almost there. 1 minute left. Longest 10 minutes of my life. Almost there. That's good. Cast Labs just had a mild freak out for a second. Almost there. 14 seconds. 12, 11, 10. Getting there. Right, there we go, done. Let me open this, move that out of the way. Okay, go to this. Okay, There's that WinRAR, go away. Okay, I'm gonna put this in documents. Okay, that's done, which is awesome. Eagle. Okay, so let's do 2 scenes. So we've got it's in, what is it, home folder. Where is this? Put this. Oh, we'll go that way. Documents, Eagle. So do the feather creation. Do that one for the head feather creation, and we'll do this one for the render. Oh, did that crash? No. And that's the render. Okay, great. All right. Okay, let's turn this off. Why they've colored it gray is beyond me. Okay, there's our eagle. Okay, so we've got a reference image, I guess, so that's fine. So these are different feather types. Primary wing feathers, secondary wing feathers. Okay, yeah. And then the templates, I guess, are just guide creations over the top of that. Or is it just one? Oh no, there's all multiples. Okay, hang on. So ref images, okay, so that's a default picture. Templates, what have we got? Let's bring this up this way so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, so initially, let's just take this feather. So actually get rid of all these FPS things. Where are we? Guides, draw time. Yep, no, thank you. Ah, there we go. That's better. Ah, that's lovely. Cast Labs has gone down. That's nice to know. Okay. So they just make a curve. Is this a NURBS curve? And then I'm guessing these are the profiles. Profile curve and shape curves. Yep, and then that makes a feather template. First profile from shape. What's this doing? I can see people are reporting Cast Labs being down. So let's go with these ones, for example. What's that actually looking at? Do we have a reference camera? No. Oh, they're the profiles of that. Okay, so they're just making constant profiles. Seems like that's erroring though, feather match. Okay, so are we just ending up with guides? I think we are just ending up with single guides. Are they at least grouping them? Out templates 2. Out templates 5. Alright, let's see how this runs. Out templates. Let that chew. Well, it's fast at least. I guess it is just doing guides. Out templates 1. So is this being spat out somewhere? No. Templates. Does it go anywhere? It does. Object badges. Hang on a second, where does this go? I really hate... Why does your scene start in the middle? Okay, so we'll do... There we go, head proxy shape. There's our head. Terrifying as it may be. So that gets brought in. Why does he do a bunch of edits to it? What's he doing? It's sort of... Why exactly? What's he doing that for? What is he doing here? Then what, just blending it back off? Half? What for exactly? Seems a bit messy. Just trying to work out where he can start from. Okay, I don't know why there's a bunch of edits on the head. Let's check this out. Base mesh. Oh, just straight up eagle base mesh. Okay. Go to the top. Bounding box. Just for, I guess, the tail feathers. Why is he making corrections to the mesh in the demo scene? Okay, so these are all mesh corrections. This is the thing, why isn't this just done in the base mesh to begin with? Okay. Because it's hard to know, like, all this sort of stuff. These are just model tweaks. Strange model tweaks as well. Like, why do these all exist in the base scene? Okay. We're referencing all these different versions of everything. What is going on? Wow, hang on. He's got like base mesh version 9, base mesh version 1, and he's blending all this stuff together. What's happening? Then he spits out Rob Geometry version 10. So what does he do with that then? Oh, we're up to version 12 now. What on earth? Why is it all this here in the demo scene? Like, this is kind of wild. Double checking that's right. Okay. Okay. Move this over here. Okay, so these are all just geometry edits. I mean, that should all just be one base file. Null. Gosh, what a mess. Okay. Okay, at least here we go. That's bringing in actual templates of a feather? Of one feather. Okay, so that is actually putting it across everything. So what's this then? This is the feather template interpolate. Feather template interpolate. Okay. So this is feathers in one, skin in the other. Okay, so the VDB of what exactly? So it is the geometry, I guess, for a push out or something like that. There's a guide process. Why is that on there? Set length. See, this has already got a lot of this stuff on there. From where though? This? V2B from poly. Okay, there's the VDB. This is the tangent space attribute wrangle in from the guides. Where did that come from though? Where did the guides come from? It's like picking apart this whole thing. Where did the guides come from? Right? Did it come from here? Feather template from shape? No. 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 Maybe? Like, what's this? It's cooking. It's thinking about it. Really thinking about it. Okay, here we go. So they're just our guides. Just going to create that more. Can I? I'm just going to use. No, not network display. I need to know that I can just use my graphics card properly. Optimize. No. Preferences. External tools. Nope. I know there's somewhere. I just want to double check where it is so it's using the GPU as much as possible. Miscellaneous. Here. OpenCL GPU. Okay, yep, it is cool. Right. So this is going to be more of the other pieces. That's just going to cook for a bit. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to Cooking Feathers. It's chewing on it. All I want to see is like what's relevant in this scene. It makes sense if it's a groom scene, but I wouldn't think that you'd be doing model tweaks. Okay. So there are all the different feathers here. Enumerate that. Feather match can this, and it's just out to a template there as well. Nothing's actually... Do these actually go anywhere? Yes, they do. Where? Feathers, large wing, feathers, tail. Okay, let's check that out. Chewing. Okay. UVs, hip textures, feathers equal feathers. Output. So where are they then? Oh, down here. So where does this start though? So we're back up here now. Again, like we've got the body, which is fine. But these guides, where did that come from? Huh. Huh, I say. Is that the body? That is the body. With the guides. But where do the guides come from? And where's my music? Guides, music. Is that it? There we go. Turn that music down just a touch. This thing, like I'm trying to, I don't mind that there's guides there, but like if they're going to go through and edit every single little thing, like where are the guides coming from? It's got to be up here, right? These are just geometry inputs. Geometry edits. Feather proxies? No, that's just a geometry. Is that just a representative geometry? Oh yeah, kind of. Okay. It's a very rough geometry. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm trying to work out where these guides have come from. Strange. Okay, it must be here, right? Here's the body. And there's a guide groom here. This must be the guide creation. Here we go, it's chewing on something. So those are the head feathers. So hang on. That's the skin and the skin VDB. This is creating... Ah, here we are. Template geometry. Oh, so this is actually referencing stuff. Look. This is going to the templates. This is it here. Okay, they are using this. So these are the feather templates. Okay, so he's using this one. Okay. So these are the geos here. What does he do? He comes up with... Let's do this from the top. I haven't got the background image set yet. Okay. So this goes back to these. Okay, where he just makes the curves. Change that again. Background. Okay, so he does the curve. Makes a feather template. Ah, there we are. Why didn't that work before? Okay, so the feathers come off. That's quite neat. So that's the profile. So that's the base feather shape. Profile, I guess that's going to be the vertical profile, like that. And the feather template. Because I'm guessing if we... I want to see what's going on in here. If we grab this and grab, say... Can I do that? Yeah, I can. And edit. Oops, points. I don't know, like that one. So I bring it up. Oh, can I bring it up? Can I not bring it up? Why? Oh, I'm not even looking at it. That's why. Derp. Oh, didn't even select it. Okay. Oh, where's that come from though? Okay, so that's the edit. Can we plug that in and make the profile higher? Okay. Did that break it? It did break it. Why? That breaks it again. Why? Does it break it? Huh. The... Can I reset this viewport? How can we do that again? I've got a button for it normally to work. Houdini reset viewport. Disconnect node. Yep, reconnect. That should be fine. Alt 2, Alt 1. Yep. Lab panel. I didn't install lab. Nope. Okay, that's all right. I'll do Alt 2, Alt 1. No, it's still broken. Well, this views it though. That's also broken. But then if I view the... Oh, here we go. Did that just crash? It did just crash. No, it hasn't crashed. Oh, it's just wireframe. Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Don't tell me I was just looking at the wireframe. Okay. So then that should work. Oh yeah, did that work? Looks like it did. Or does it just rotate those profiles? Oh, it doesn't rotate them that way. It goes the other way. Huh. It actually goes the other way. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, that's the same thing. Okay, so it is a vertical profile. So make that 0. Okay, so it is a profile. So if I do, yeah, okay, cool. So it is a vertical profile. All right, that makes sense. Weird though that if it goes up, then that's the thing. It's actually not what I expected. I expected it to be... Actually, you know what it'll be? And this is where I showcase some of the proceduralness. I'll grab these two instead. What's that look like? Yeah, there we go. That's what I believe it to be. Whereas if that's off, it's just... Okay. Okay, alright, now the profile stuff makes sense. So if that's the case, that goes to out templates like that. Oops, get rid of that. So there's how multiple feathers they are. So then there's the feathers. Now the guide groom, I'm guessing it's a mask. Barb orient. Skin and the skin VDB. Has that just moved it anyway? So is this grabbing the same thing? Out templates, out templates. Oh, I see, that's just on the... That's just adjusting the length. And de-intersect first. Because you can mirror that. I'll mirror groom. There we go. Has it done a de-intersect though? Oh yeah, so he's just done a brush through here. Okay. Here, cutting, extending. You can just do full scale brush. Ooh, doesn't like that. Okay. Aussie, oh god no, I can't believe I missed this broadcast. I've only just started, man. Totally fine. I've only been going for like half an hour, really, properly. Just trying to set it all up. But essentially, to catch up to speed, so this is Houdini. Hi, by the way. Hi, Aussie. So this is the software that I use, basically, like professionally. It's very, 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 very powerful. And I can show you sort of how it works very quickly. So, for example, like other software. So you've got a sphere, right? let's just turn this stuff off. Okay. Okay, so you've got a sphere, right? No big deal. That's like as it normally is. In Houdini, everything's procedural, right? What procedural means is that it will sort of calculate all steps of the scene on the fly, and you can change the inputs. So what I mean by that is we've got our sphere. If we want to move it, so I can set the size of the sphere here. You know, I can sort of adjust it. I can make the scale bigger and smaller and stuff like that. So that's nothing too crazy, right? We understand if we want to do that. If I want to move the sphere, I have to put down a new node, which is a transform node, and I plug that in, right? So that's connected now. So look at the sphere, and now I visualize the transform node. If I want to move it, I can basically like adjust these values here. So if I want to raise it up in the air, then we do that, right? So that makes sense. And if we turn that on and off, it goes back to its original position, right? So the cool thing is about with Houdini, like if, for example, if I wanted this sphere, if, you know, we take this to the director, like, as you know, and the director says, actually, this sphere, I don't want it to be a sphere anymore. I want it to be a cube. Normally, you would have to delete everything and start again, right? But in Houdini, it's the opposite, right? Not the opposite. You can just plug in a cube. So it's like, right, we have our box instead of the sphere, and if we want the same animation, we just plug that in instead. So now we have the box in the same position as the sphere is. And so that's just calculated live in the scene. So that's really nice. It means that we can change these inputs and everything works just the same. So that's what makes it so very, very, very powerful, because you can actually, it means at any point you can make changes and everything still ripples through. It's not destructive or anything like that. It's yeah, done in a non-destructive way, which is very, very cool. How are you doing? How was your day? Not bad. Too much work. I'm still working on my side screen. Oh my god, that's crazy. What, at like 1 in the morning? You're a machine, man. You're an absolute machine. So the hardest thing for me to do in any project are feathers. Feathers are a huge pain. They're very, very, very expensive to do, and the results usually aren't great. But in the latest version of Houdini, which I finally got, that's the reason why I forget the stream. I don't want to distract you, man. You just do your work. I'm just going to be working stuff out myself. So in the newest version of Houdini, feathers is actually their specialty, which is, I'm very, very excited to sort of dive in and see how they've done it. And diving in to see how they've done it is a very good question, because they've got this example scene, but it's super confusing. It's a mix of like edits along the way, as well as the work that they actually wanted to do. Like all this stuff over here in the scene, it's like not necessary, right? It's like they're just little edits that he's just done to the geometry just to get started with the actual work. So it's a bit crazy. So I'm just trying to work that all out. So this is basically where I got up to, and like basically I've worked out like, oh, ignore this bit. Yeah, so many nodes, right? It's crazy. Like what's crazy is the nodes they've used to actually make the feathers. So they've got this feather image that they've got here, and they've actually made geometry for every single feather, which is nice. Sort of create a template of all the different types of feathers on an eagle, and then we import those in and start generating them across. But the weird thing is for example, they have this file, which are the guides, and the guides are kind of like a low poly version of where the feathers should be wrapped to on the body. But this is just a file. Like this is just a file that they're giving me. It's like, okay, cool, but how did you make that? Like, where is Where is that? And that's sort of what I'm up to at the moment. Yeah, so it's like I've got the feathers are wrapping to a guide somewhere, but where it's doing that, I'm not sure. Because if I just do this from scratch, if I just do a guide groom, and I do the same thing, so it's just that's the skin and the VDB is from here. Polyfill, VDB. Yep. And then that's the guide groom. So that's nothing for now, which is good. So we can actually say use mask off. Create and output feathers. So it's this template setting. So this are just these. So there are base feathers here. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 feathers, and I think they're only stored as. Oh, they're not packed at all. Okay. So copy that. And the template group at name equals N2. What's that name? Here we are. Name N2. Right, what is that? Here, N2. Oh, I bet you there are these groupings here. N, P8, secondary wings, tertiary tail, fine body, thigh, throat, chest. Here, scapulars, medians, auxiliaries, the head feathers. Oh, here we go. Forehead, crown. Neck. Oh, it's these swooping ones. I wonder if N is just neck. What have we got? If we can see that. If they're these. Oh no, they're not the swooping ones. N2. Measures it, enumerates it. Guide mask, clumps. Guide mask again. Clump it again. These are just done on. Oh, these are just. They're just inside the map. Oh no, they're just profiles. Huh. These are the clump masks. Visualize. Here, curve masks. No, clump mask. Huh. Shaft PT. No. What are they using it as? Oh, here we go. They've just painted that. So what's that called then? Clump mask. It is clump mask. Oh, there we are. Oh, lighting's throwing me off. Spec. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh, don't crash. So where's that point from? Oh, I see. It's just a frequency like that. on the top half though. No. How's he specified from the top? Okay. I think it doesn't even use these. It doesn't go anywhere. So where does that come from instead? Here. No, up the top. Oh, he doesn't even... Does he not even use it? This must... It's not referenced anywhere. So that's the N2 feather. It's only that feather. So why did he go through all that trouble of grooming everything just to unplug it? Right? Feather match uncondensed. So can this be the feather instead? He's done that here as well. So for each different feather, yeah, this one he's not using it. The weird thing is like, is he though? I don't think so. Okay, so he's just saying, right, just use that one feather. Because we can change the feathers, right? We can just say, use, what's another one? It's from here, right? So we can say, I'll use M2. That should change, or it doesn't. Oh, hang on. That's brought that in. Okay, so that's just gonna do. What is that? Is that the M2 feathers? Mane and body. Huh. Oh, it's got an orient attribute. So bring this out. This is the, say, guys, skin. For my own sanity, skin VDB. What's this? Oh, high res. Oh, these are all the skin edits. Why he's done that? Super weird. Oof, warm. One sec. The heater cranked. So the feather template interpolate. What's that doing exactly though? This is the grouping. Resampling the shaft. Okay. Segment like 0.01. So 42. How many did we have? 42. 42. Wait. It's actually resampling them, so that's going to be a lot more points, right? Yeah. The surface blend. Is that doing the smoothing? It might be. Yes. Can I edit this? Or not well. I guess because it's iterating over every feather. Yeah, okay. So that's just going to do the guides. Okay, set the lift, set the length. Oh, so this is a full groom scene. Okay. Tangent space, guide mask. Straighten, set direction. Barbs. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Here. Ooh, boy. Let's chew on it. Alright, so this is adding the actual feather hairs. Okay. Just reading. Okay. Okay, so that's just color. Try some color on that. Okay. Okay, so that's just all the head. Eyes. Oh, he's even modeling. Yeah, this is like there's a lot here. It's just the eyes models for starters. It's sort of like a couple of steps earlier than I wanted to. There we go. So the feather's beak. Do we have this stuff? Oh, we do have it. It's funny, Ozzy. I was expecting this file to be not as much of a work in progress. Just like, this is like what they're doing to generate the caches. And I'm like, ah, okay. Well, I have those now. So, feathers fish. Okay, so that's every set of feathers. Okay. Ooh, sim prep. Hang on a second. What's this? Ooh, what's this? Okay, so these are all the body feathers. Oh, geez, it doesn't like that at all. How many is there? 6 million points. Oh, I should be chewing on it a bit better than that. Okay, can I just do that to make it a bit faster? Okay, there we go. So, if I do this, this is going to resample the stalks, I'm guessing. Resample the shaft base, yeah. So 8 segments. So now we are back to 73,000, so that'll be nice and light. So what's that done? Okay, and then the surface. Creates the guide attribute for width. Oh, and then just creates the... Oh, so we've got like proxy feathers now. Oh, that's quite cool. So if I want them even smaller, shaft and barbs, let's say, if I want them really low poly. Ah, very cool. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's super cool. The feather resample. That's very, very cool. I like that a lot. That's fast too. Okay, that's awesome. Man, that's a big cull. Okay. And then groomer's surfaced. We still have intersections. See all the intersections all through here. So I guess that gets fixed in, what's this, sim prep? Oh, it's just to simulate prep. Okay, simple anim test. Attribute noise. Oh, what are you doing here? You've got pinned. Yep, pinning the root points. Yep. Converting the feathers to a cloth object. Yep. Oh yeah, now it's sitting there. Vellum solver. Oh, is that going to work? Okay, let's see what this is actually going to do. Or does it just pin the... What's it done? Okay, let's see what happens. See what it's actually going to do. Play. I think it's de-intersecting it. Very, very, very slowly. Let's see if they cached it out actually, rather than me caching it, considering this is a save scene. Deformer test. Use this to verify the deformation setups working in SOPs. Rendering is intended to be done via the Solaris deformer procedural, which doesn't require the full grain to be written to disk every frame. Don't write every frame of this SOP setup to disk. So that means we do have it somewhere. No, they just go live. Okay. Okay, so that's the feathers visualization. That's the grim at rest, which should hopefully be de-intersected. Just thinking about it.